Today I'm going to be recreating some of the most famous video game covers of all time in gorillatag. I'm going to be making 3 different covers and showing you guys the process and result of each one. I will also be printing them out and actually putting them on covers in real life. But without further ado, let's start, and make sure you stick to the end because these covers get absolutely crazy. The first cover we're going to be doing is Wii Sports, which is probably the hardest one of this challenge, to be honest. Here's the cover right here, and as you can see, there's a lot of boxes of people playing sports, and we're going to have to change every single one of those to a gorilla. So the first thing I did was hopped in gorillatag and started taking some photos, which you can see here. I did this with my friend Penguino, who I'll put in the description. These photos were actually turning out pretty nice, so I put them into Photopea, because I don't feel like paying for Photoshop right now, and started getting for work. I placed this bowling lane on top and then placed this blue gorilla on top of that lane and gave him a nice bowling ball. It doesn't really look like he has a head, but you know, he's just ducking down. He's just focused into the game. He's not actually decapitated. I also added this golf picture and then a monkey with a frying pan acting like he's hitting the ball like a golfer would. So then I added the boxing picture and then erased the outside of it. And this one was pretty simple and it was looking pretty good up top. Then at the bottom right, I recreated the baseball photo. So I took a baseball field and put it behind this monkey holding up a frying pan like a baseball bat. I also put this pink monkey in the background with his hand like he's throwing the ball. Then I actually took a baseball and made this really cool effect so it looks like it's moving. You guys know what a smear frame is? I'm trying to recreate that with the baseball, and I thought that looked really interesting. Last one I did was this tennis court, which was also pretty easy. I put in this green monkey holding up another frying pan like he was hitting the tennis ball, and I gave the tennis ball the same effect that I give the baseball. I also put this yellow monkey in the back because we can't have the green monkey playing alone, can we? Once I had all the monkeys in place, I erased some green outlines around them and gave them some shadows, and we had the finished product. I personally think this turned out amazing, but stick around because the ones after this get even better. Okay, yeah, that last one was actually pretty sick, and I actually really like doing this stuff, all this graphic designing and stuff, so I was like, let's do another one. And this next one I'm going to do is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild that launched with the Switch. This one you either saw in the post I made a few weeks ago, or in the thumbnail, of course, and this one is definitely my favorite. So I went on my phone and I actually discovered, because I have a Google Pixel, I can actually remove a certain part of an image that I want. So I just removed the link from the image entirely, and then I just dragged in a gorilla over here, and it looked so good. Then I removed the green outline from the monkey because Photopea isn't the best at removing backgrounds. And then I just added some shadows, and it was actually looking so good, but we needed to give him some tools first. So I went to Google and looked up this arrow holder thing. Yeah, I just put it on him and then gave it some shadows, and I gave it that to him, and then I didn't give him a bow. I don't know, I don't play Zelda. And then I just gave him this nice master sword. I'm pretty sure it's not this sword in the cover, but it doesn't matter. I'm kind of just doing stuff that looks good. And then I just added some final touches, and this one actually looks so good. And this is the final product. I can't get over how good this looks. It's actually like perfect. Why am I spinning? So yes, this one's actually insane. And remember to stick around because even this one gets printed out in real life and onto a real cover. But I need to stop yapping. Let's just go on to the next one, which is Mario Odyssey. So this one's going to be different to do. Instead of doing the way that I did it for Wii, I can actually just remove Mario from all of the spots that he is in the images and just replace him instead, because I figured out that feature, the feature I used on Zelda as well. Thing with this one is that it looks a bit scuffed. The buildings are a bit messed up. I don't think we're going anywhere with AI soon. So I hopped in gorillatag and took photos of the monkey that would be in the top left, top right, and bottom left, along with this Goomba down here, and of course the Mario in the center. So then I hopped into Photopea and put this brown monkey, squashed him down, and made him look like a Goomba here. And then I added this swimming monkey in the bottom left. Now I added this adventure guy in place of Mario in the top left where the fossil kingdom was. And then the last thing I did was add the monkey in the middle for Mario and added Cappy back because I don't know, I just removed him from the image on accident. I didn't mean to do that. So I just dragged Cappy back in the image and it was all looking good. Except for the monkey was a bit weird. He was all one color, so I decided to change it up a bit. I duplicated the monkey and changed colors of certain areas of his body and erased the areas that I didn't need. Eventually it looked like he actually had his blue overalls on and his red sleeves and his gloves and his skin color of his face. And it was actually starting to look like Mario a lot, just without the mustache. Once I had this complete, I added some shadows as I always do, and we had the final product. It's literally, it's just like perfect. It's like, just look at it. It's Mario. Wahoo! Okay, I'm never gonna do that again. But now it's time for me to print these covers and put them on actual Nintendo Switch covers in real life. So, let's go. Average monkey, please clap.